So, does Dishonored hold up in 2020? Well, this is an interesting discussion because recently I've just been playing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I know it came out last year, but it's still a good game. And the difficulty levels between Sekiro and Dishonored are worlds apart. Like, you're gonna struggle a lot more playing Sekiro than you are gonna play Dishonored. And it's so weird how, companies I wonder how they actually decide how difficult a game is going to be, because that can actually transform the entire experience of the game. So if you're playing Dishonored, even if you're playing on the hardest difficulty, it's actually not really that hard. Like, you can get through the game quite easily, and I'd actually recommend playing on the hardest difficulty because you want the game to be, somewhat challenging so that it doesn't really get boring. But you don't really have that problem with Sekiro. Sekiro is just kind of back to the wall, balls to the wall kind of stuff, 24/7. Every fight, you're going to have to earn every win, and you really have to work on your builds to make yourself strong enough to be able to, finish the game and progress through it. Whereas with Dishonored, it's kind of just like you get all these tools, I guess you have to upgrade stuff, but it's not really that difficult to do. And obviously you have bone charms, which makes you even stronger. You have runes, which you can purchase abilities for. And but the similarities is that both games you can play as a stealth style. So in Dishonored, you can sort of go through the game ghosting it, and nobody can see you, which is kind of cool. And you can play that way. And Sekiro has that option as well. You can hide in bushes. You can just take out enemies like from behind without them seeing you. And yeah, and but back to my question, like, does it hold up in 2020? I think it does because if you play Dishonored, I think I made a video about it already, but I'll just say it again. If you play Dishonored with trying to get the ghost rating and merciful, it's really, really hard to do. Like, it seems easy, but it's not that easy. Like, you might go through the whole level, think nobody's seen you, and then you get to the end screen and like you've been seen, and it's like, whoa, what just happened? You might get angry, you might just be really surprised because you thought nobody saw you. So you can play it that way, and yeah, I think it's still a good game to play. Like, I still play it at least once a year because I guess I'm like a fanboy of this series, but yeah, I think it's worth playing. If not for the gameplay, for the story, definitely.